What's happening, guys? I hope you're all having a beautiful day. Back again with another video. It's JD Trades. I'm going to give you a breakdown and an outlook of what's been happening so far this week. So as we always do, we're going to take a look at the DXY. So of course, Monday/Sunday, I did give you guys a chart breakdown of pretty much everything that I was looking forward to this week, and the main president was the dollar rising. Now, as you can see, this was how we finished on Friday. We've had Monday close as a doji, so then there was a very high probability of price continuing to push up. Okay, now within that regard, we've had price push up, okay, on Tuesday, and we've now had a continuation so far this morning. Now, looking at things from the 4 hour on the dollar, as you can see there from my marking, I am expecting price to push out, okay, of this imbalance and test it on the other side. So at some point we are going to get a pullback, or let's expect some sort of a pullback at some point and look to capitalize off of the back of that. Next is going to be USD CAD. I also sent you guys a chart set up for USD CAD. It's not every single trade that needs to be said, buy here, sell here. Sometimes it's important for you guys to gain the understanding for yourself. And to be fair, I did tell you guys exactly what I was looking for, which was there was a high chance of USD CAD pushing up due to the fact that the daily candle did not close beneath these lows, so it still maintained this bullish structure. So far we do have these highs waiting to be tapped and liquidated, so hopefully we can get a pullback down, okay, before we actually take out these highs. That's what I would ideally like to see towards New York session. Okay, if we can get there, that would be amazing, and that would allow us to of course gain another re-entry for USD CAD. Alright, EU. Okay, EU was a great trade so far. We have hit TP1. We are flowing. We did of course hold quite a bit of drawdown there, but that's fine. Of course, as traders we live in drawdown. You cannot fear drawdown. It's just a part of the whole process. So as you can see here, we had the pull up. We took out some of these Asian session highs, and now we've had a continuation to the downside. Okay, we're very close to TP2. I'm hoping TP2 hits, but looking at this from the 4 hour perspective, okay, and even from the daily picture, I'm expecting this to really go for the lows. Okay, now of course the first real target is going to be Wednesday's low, 1st of May, and then we can look towards the overall swing low. I do believe this is a lower high, lower low, lower high, and we now need to create a potential lower low. Cool, let's move on to GU. So similar picture with GU, however GU has definitely been moving a lot more than Euro, so I'm kind of hoping that EU actually starts to take precedent over the pound for the time being. However, this trade was also called inside of the Discord and also inside the community for APG. We've hit TP1, TP2 so far, okay, about 80 pips down in profit, which is beautiful trade. Now looking at this does look very good to of course make a new lower low. Similar picture to EU, nothing too crazy. The one thing that I would say to look out for is this daily imbalance area sitting down here. Okay, now we may get a potential bounce off of this area, okay, as a pullback and then a continuation, or we may push through it and then test the imbalance on the other end. Okay, that's kind of the two outcomes that I see this currently playing. Last but not least is going to be on gold. Like I mentioned to you guys early on this week, I did say that the way that gold has swiped the low, okay, swipe the low here once and then swipe the low one more time, there's a high chance that we may push up for a buy. Now we have come up for a buy, and right now price is dumping down. Of course, that's due to the strength of the dollar, and for the time being we need to anticipate where we may potentially get a push up or an entry for the short. Now looking at this from the weekly picture, okay, how the current weekly picture is currently printing, we may have potentially made the high of the week. It is Wednesday, so it is definitely possible that we have made the high of the week, so we may potentially close in and around this area or push down to take out last week's low. That is a potential. We are still working inside this weekly imbalance, so we can definitely come down a lot lower, but for the time being, let's just anticipate how gold is going to play out. We've currently tapped, okay, we've almost tapped into this 4 hour candle, which can of course give us a push to the upside. So pretty much for most of these majors, I am expecting to see price kind of pull back on itself come New York Open and take out some of the London sessions price action. and then we can work ourselves from there. Last but not least is of course Bitcoin, BTC USD. This trade has played out quite well. I also sent you guys the chart setups in all channels, so like I said, it's not every single pair that you need to be told do this, do that. However, it's about your understanding and your education at the end of the day, so that you can one day do this on your own. So we took out the highs, okay, we've had a pullback down, we've tested, and now we're continuing lower. The initial target is this 4-hour imbalance area here. So as soon as we tap into that area, let's anticipate Bitcoin potentially rising. We may push down, of course, a lot lower to around 59,800. Okay, that is a potential as well as an area to look for some long positions. But overall, really looking at Bitcoin, it is bearish, guys. So don't be disappointed if we don't go on another bull run, but let's of course take it as it comes. And yeah, guys, with that being said, always remember the theory behind the practice. Stay blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.